Hello again, and welcome to the last module in this particular program. I hope that you've really enjoyed the program and that you feel that you are growing in confidence, experience and knowledge as a leader, and that you have been able to carry out and have a go at the activities that I've been suggesting along the way. Now's the time to start to put it all into practice, and now's the time for you to commit to being the real leader, the leader that you want to be, the sort of leader doing the sort of things which it is that is within you and that you really want to do. It is also important for you to commit to having the right sort of team, the right sort of organisation, the right sort of business, the one that you want. And to be able to keep it doing that, whatever comes along, whatever comes your way. So today, I'm going to ask you to do two things. I'm going to ask you to commit to long-term goals for you, the leader. Without a personal strategy, without a personal long-term vision, it's very hard to be a really strong, tough, focused leader for your business. If you don't know where you're going, it's hard to take your business forward as well. So read the text, and I've got lots of material in there about setting personal goals. But it's important that you have a clear idea of where you're going to be in 1 year's time, 3 years' time, and 5 years' time. And that 5-year goal needs to be really clear, bold, challenging, so that you have this clear idea, this clear momentum of where you are going. And in a similar way, your business, your team needs that as well. Now, we spoke about visions and strategy frameworks earlier on. And now's the time, if you haven't done so already, to build that vision, to build that clear consensus of where the team is going, where the business is going, where you intend to be in 1, 3 and 5 years' time. And that is really important, to have that long-term view, so that when you have the challenges, the hiccups, the problems, the inevitable little crises that come along, you're able to put them in context. You're able to say, this is not a fight that I want to have today. We're going to ignore that. Or we're going to simply allow that to ride. And we are not going to spend all our effort fighting this fire because it doesn't fit with our long-term strategy. But also having a long-term strategy where you've thought through the possible consequences, the possible challenges that come along the way, also sensitizes you to the challenges, the changes, the problems that you might face. And if you're prepared for them mentally, then you will cope with them better when one or two of them inevitably arise. It's important that you're able to ride out the storms, that you can serenely move across the water without feeling that you're being buffeted by every storm. You may be pushed around a little bit, but the important thing is that you can get back onto course and you can carry on sailing towards that destination, towards that vision that you have mapped out for yourself and your business. Now, there's all sorts of tools and techniques that we could go into, and I've highlighted a few of them in the text for further reading. But these are things that we could discuss at another time if that were of interest to you. But for now, look at your personal 1, 3 and 5 year goals and really get in touch with those and build a clear picture of what success is going to look like, where you're going to be, who you're going to be with, what are the sights, the sounds, the smells of that vision? How will you know when you've got there? And do that not just for yourself, but for your business too. And make sure that your team are in touch with that vision, and they too can feel it and become as passionate about it as you can. So enjoy this task, have fun with this task, have fun with being a leader, and dig deep with the courage that's required. The deeper that you dig, the more the reserves of courage will grow, and the better and stronger leader you will become. And you will go on to achieve those things, the things that you want to achieve. You'll become a bigger, better, stronger leader, and you'll be able to face up to even bigger challenges in the future. Best of luck with your journey. I hope the program's been of use, and do let me know how you get on now and in the future. I'm really committed to your success, and I want to know how you get on. Best of luck.